Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ultimatum League 3.14. In this episode I have a really cool poison combo to show you, and it's just completely busted, and this is what we found with all of our poison unveiling, and I just want to get straight into it because it's so cool. Let me just start explaining what we have here. So it all starts with Growing Agony. We found this OP unique jewel for Viper Strike to make poison insane. So we found that with at least 40 dexterity and radius, you get these two effects. Viper Strike deals 2% increased damage with hits and poison for each poison on the enemy, with no cap. Wait, you can just stack poison on the enemy and gain 2% increased damage per? And so how many poison can you get on an enemy? And then 100% chance for, because it's per poison, 10% chance per poison on enemy to grant Unholy Might. So 100% Unholy Might and huge damage. So how would you stack a ton of poison? This all goes back to, I was looking at the Arakaali's Fang Spectres, and I found this. They do 50% less damage with poison. And then I realized all the minions have that. So instead of doing 20% phys and chaos into poison, it's 10%. So it's complete garbage. So now I thought, well, what if instead of using them for damage, you use them to stack poison to increase your damage through this broken unique jewel? So we just run one of these unique jewels. And so, yeah, you have spiders stacking poison for you, and then I found out that the Viper Strike on the Spectres is not nerfed, so it's actually still 8 seconds instead of 4. It's an 8-second poison instead of 4. And then I realized that you could scale. Okay, so when you go, let me show you this. When you go the Spectre, Arakaali's Fang, and you raise spiders, you get attack speed per spider, 20 spiders, this is 40% attack speed, and also you get increased damage with poison. I pointed this out and asked everybody, this is definitely our poison and not the minions, and they said, yeah. So okay, back to this. Our poison, we can buff it by 240% increased damage with poison, because of the spiders, and we get 40% attack speed. Oh my god, and the spiders have a 100% chance to poison. And the poison lasts 8 seconds. So then, running Spiritual Command, you can go minion attack speed, and increases and reductions to minion attack speed also affect you. So then, I went a skill tree of jewel sockets, as you can see here. And we took Ghastly Eye Jewels with minion attack speed and cast speed if you or your minions have killed recently. And then these affect me through an Anoint on an Ami of Spiritual Command. So I get the attack speed as well. So I'm attacking at a rate of 7. The spiders are attacking at a rate of 3.88 instead of 1.04. And they're stacking 31 poisons per. And we have 20 of them. So just the spiders, just the 20 spiders, is able to stack 620 poisons. 620 poisons, according to Growing Agony, would be like 1,240 increased damage with hits and poisons. Then that doesn't count our poison, so I put it at 704 because I think we can stack 84 poisons. With 4-second duration on our poison, 7 attacks per second, and we use also a savior, so we'll make clones that are also poisoning with the reflection. They'll also use the Viper Strike, and then we've ran a grasping mail so that we don't have to run a United in Dream because well, we're not sure fully, but basically the raised spiders use Viper Strike, and so there's 2 forms of Viper Strike. There's either a 60% chance to poison, or there's a 100% chance, and so at least, well, the chestplate then guarantees it. Maybe I, here, let me check. They still have 100%. So apparently, well, yeah, we don't even need that. Oh my god. We don't even need the chest plate. So this is the old Viper Strike mod on the spiders for some reason. Which is just completely bonkers. 8-second duration, 100% chance to poison. What? This is just completely broken. And then we go a little bit farther. There's 2 ascendancies you can run this as. Pathfinder and Assassin. So I'll go through both of them, what the benefits are. Pathfinder has the poisons you inflict during any flask have 30% chance to deal 100% more damage, which is basically 30% more during flask. So just showing a withering jar. It's disgusting. And then 40% of phys damage converted to chaos. That's good for Viper Strike. And then 15% more chaos damage with attack skills. Chaos skills have increased area of effect. That's not that great, but this is pretty cool. And then you can also get ailment immune. The benefit... Oh, I forgot this part. When you kill a poison enemy during any flask effect, nearby enemies are poisoned. This prolifts poison, which is completely bonkers as well. And then there's a going assassin, and you can get Noxus Strike, 30% damage over time multi for poison, 40% chance to poison, because you have a Viper Strike, but you go Viper Strike, Herald of Agony, and a note on the skill tree for 100 poison anyway, so it's not like you need the chance to poison. You also get 5% increased poison duration for each poison you have inflicted recently, and we could inflict 80 poisons, which increases our poison duration by quite a lot. And then also it says recovering 0.5 of life per poison affecting enemies you kill, and I've pointed out that we could get 700 poisons on an enemy, which should mean that we recover 100% of our life when we kill an enemy. And then there's also poison you inflict with crit strikes deals 50% more damage, and we get crit chance per poison, but they capped this one. This is the only one they said, no. Well, you're going to stack too many poisons if we allow this. And damn it, dude. Every single other one, no cap, except for this. 700 poisons. What would that have been like if they didn't cap it at 2? Dude, this caps at 4. I have 704. Okay, but then you can also get power charge on crit, and max power charge, and then crit multi per power charge. So you can go a power charge build. I could imagine like a Bob, with Badge of the Brotherhood, and then go frenzies and power charges or whatever. It sounds really insane. And then also, yeah, this, like the increased duration for your poison, so you could get maybe even more than 704 poisons. And then you also have the 100% heal, 100% heal on kill. What the fuck is this? So both are really cool. They both have their own unique things. I showed it as a Pathfinder for now, and the 3 nodes I've taken are like dirty techniques, because it was huge deeps. I took Swift Venoms, and I took Hunter's Gambit. All of these will make the poisons I inflict deal damage faster, and they're really cool. And I took Mana Reserve, the jewel sockets for the jewels, and then you could probably take a bunch of life. And I took the phase acro. And oh my god, this is just completely bonkers. And then the rest of the stuff I ran, so in the spiders, you can link them with stuff. So I was able to link them with Withering Touch. So my spiders that attack 1 billion times a second and stack 700 poisons, 620 poisons, they're also stacking Withering Touch. So you get withered stacks, and each withered stack increases the damage, chaos damage the enemy takes by 6%. So it's up to 90% increased chaos damage taken just from the spiders as well. Then the spiders multi-strike melee splash, so they hit AoE, and they hit really fast and crazy. We did Herald of Agony for the chance to poison, and more poison damage. And then Despair for our curse, Malevolence for damage over time, Foul Blight to take increased chaos damage, Berserk for the attack speed and more damage with attacks. Ancestral Protector gives you more attack speed while the totem is active, so you get nice attack speed from 5.92 to 7.10. Skitterbots with Awakened Unbound Ailments, Shock and Chill. Blood Rage, Pog. It's really cool attack speed, and you get some recovery, and you could also get frenzy charges on kill. Lightning Golem gives attack speed. And then we have the Reflection from the Savior. And then for the withering jar, to get the spiders, you would just have to desecrate twice. So I guess I should add a desecrate to the build. You desecrate twice, so you have 10 corpses on the ground, and you kill something with a withering jar, and you can click this twice. And then the way it works is raise spiders raises 2 spectral spiders from each nearby corpse that will attack your enemies with Viper Strike. So you just have to kill an enemy, and then it triggers the raise spiders 100% of the time, and then it'll automatically raise all 20 spiders, and they have a base duration of 30 seconds. And so you could summon them twice in a boss fight off 1 flask. And if you're a Pathfinder, you might find it even easier to keep your flasks up potentially. But this is just completely bonkers, and it's not a build I kind of want to play because it's not a minion build. This is a Viper Strike build, and you attacking, and you use the minions to scale you again, kind of like golems, and god damn it. And this was the reason I didn't really want to use United in Dream. The Envy skill is not better than Malevolence for this. It's only some flat chaos to attacks, and honestly, it's not that much, and we would rather more damage at this point because we have so much increased damage. And then the minion damage is useless because we don't need the spiders to do damage. The spiders are immune, so they don't need chaos res. Spiders have a 100% chance to poison, and the spiders can't take any damage. They're immune, so they don't need to leech life. So this was actually a completely useless weapon. So I would prefer, if we had to use the chest plate or the grasping mail for the chance to poison for minions, or just have them actually have 100%. It's unclear if it's bugged or not. But then, final thing, yeah, poison is 20% of the combined physical and chaos, and they have no mention of it being half as good on minions on this entire page. And so, yeah, just minions do 50% less damage with poison, and it's completely bonkers, and that was the main thing that I figured out for why I don't want to do poison minions anymore. But I did end up finding what makes poison Viper Strike just completely insane, and we just want to get as many poisons on the enemies as possible. And this was 1 day of theory crafting, so obviously this isn't the end all be all, the best that you can do with this. This is just the beginning, so I hope this is really cool, and I hope you enjoy, and maybe someone out there will make a build with these concepts in mind. And yeah, you could do the Pathfinder or the Assassin. A side thing, if you do Assassin, there's actually a weapon you can go that will, I think it's like a Butcher. Wait, Butcher. Okay, wait, let me just find it before this is very important. Okay, yeah, I found it yesterday. So there's this guy, Nams, and he's using a Binos kitchen knife. So this is a thing that people do, and it's for when you're not Pathfinder, because Pathfinder has the, let me show you. We know that Pathfinder has the poison. When you kill a poison enemy during a flask, nearby enemies are poisoned. So then we found this guy, who is a genius, and he put this weapon, Binos kitchen knife, and it says, on killing a poison enemy, nearby enemies are poisoned, and nearby allies regenerate 200 life per second. And so, I wonder if that stacks, but also, you don't need to keep your spiders alive, but this sounds insane. Like, that recovery must be nutty, and so, yeah, He also uses Ancestral Protector Withering Touch multiple totems to do his Withering Touch. But yeah, we just have Spoders. So you could do Binos Kitchen Knife with Arakaali's Fang, and you could just do both. And then you have Spoders and the Poison Spread, and you're a Assassin. And then you have the scaling of the getting the 100% heal on kill. You'd have the increased duration for your poisons, for your 80. So just as an example, if you did 84 times 5, you're increasing it by 420%, so 4 times the duration. So instead of a 4-second poison, you'd have a 16-second poison, and then would that mean that you could stack up way more poisons in that duration? So then you're actually inflicting even more because they're not going away. Oh, but recently is in the last 4 seconds, so even if you increase the duration, it doesn't change. So you'll still get 80 poisons or so in the time, but maybe it also won't count the savior. I'm not sure, but that'll be for testing. But this ashen looks pretty cool, and you could go crit, and that is all really neat. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my extra spicy build concept. Rest in peace the minions poison, because it was already really hard to make it work if it was 20%, and now we know that it's half that, so I'm done. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope someone builds this. I want to see this in a build review. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon, my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for all the support, and thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!